like give individual help. But the problem is this is not something. Go to help, and are you seeing my screen? Go to about. Yeah, just click over there. What kind of version? Which version you're using? Or it is some kind of the tools are somewhere inactive or something. I want to know that.
Sir, we are using QGIS 3.22.
Yeah.
Sir, 3.18.3,
Yeah.
sir.
I am using 3.16, which means I am the outdated one. So if I am having, you should be having this too. Okay, the newer versions must be having something. Could you please go to view and see in the toolbar? Um, no, no, no. Just a second.
So is it related to plugins? I have not enabled in earlier, but after doing that, I got that.
What about other people? So what she was telling, could you please follow that so that we can move on? Like, could you please, like, what did you do? Like somebody was telling something. Go to the plugins. What did you do?
So on my screen, there was a tab that showing your plugins are not enabled. You want to enable or not? I just enabled that and I got that.
I do not know this kind of problems. I haven't faced, and that should not be a problem also.
Sir, I am also using 3.18 and in my system it is there.
I do not know what is happening because I am using 3.16, which is an older version. So I am having, and I did not do anything to like activate it or do something. Like let me see that. Other people are having both. Okay. I am not sure how I'm going to help you here, but okay, I'll find your way and I'll let you know this thing. Okay. And the meantime, I would yesterday I was telling like I want you to like install the like updated versions or some kind of stable versions so that we can have most of the tools activated. So come here again, go to the raster. So who was having that trouble? By the way, who was having the trouble?
Tell me, sir. Tridip.
Kriti and who else?
Sir, Tridip, sir.
Okay, 2 people are having trouble. Okay. Sudeep and okay. These 2 people. Okay, I'll come back to you. But in the meantime, other people. Okay. Come over here, and everybody has got a slope map, I suppose. And from again, we are going to the analysis tool. Here we can get. We have aspect. Aspect is the like orientation of the slope, in which direction the slope is facing, like whether it is north direction or this is south direction, but from here to north to south, or like north, east, south, and west. It's been indicated by numbers 0 or ranging from 0 to 360. Sorry, 359. So here again, you can put the input layer is dem AOI, and here you can have. Okay, one more thing. I forgot to mention this. You can go here and you can save the files. You can save the file to. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can save it to a file where I am keeping my things here in. Okay. I'm keeping in these things here. Sorry, here okay. For some reason, mine was ASCII format, and people will bring TIFF file. Okay, I suppose you have the save as type TIFF file only. You try to save it in TIFF file. Mine was ASCII format. Just give it in TIFF format. It will be the last used one will be coming as file type. So if you have used TIFF file, it will be coming as TIFF file only by default. So you are supposed to give here aspect. Okay, so I'm giving aspect 1. I think I have already given aspect. Yeah, I'm giving aspect 1. You can give any name you want. So and run it. You will have an aspect map of this. You can see that the values are ranging from here, and you can see somehow in a better way. So these 2 files you have, I believe you have got 2 files, and you are supposed to save it also. And the slope file I'm again saving as. If you haven't saved, go to export and save as. You can give a different file name, and I am giving slope 1. I'm just saving it, and the slope 1 will be loaded automatically, and I'm removing the older one. So I have aspect 1, I have slope 1, I have, and the next one you are supposed to go to the raster. Then again in the analysis option, there will be one option called hillshade. Hillshade is what do I say that? Hillshade is it's a kind of GIS technique. It's used for visualizing the terrain with a shader relief, so that that you can understand, you can physically understand. You can appreciate with your eyes in a better way how the terrain looks like. Even though I said that DEM is a digital elevation model, it should be in 3D, right? But we are not able to appreciate it because here you are seeing the DEM with some kind of values, like just like this only. Like you are not able to see in, like, you are not able to appreciate it. You by seeing this one, you are not able to understand, okay, which is the lower area, which is the higher altitude region in this one. But when you are using the hillshade technique, what it does is, like, it is a kind of, it's a hypothetical sun on and you are illuminating the source. You are illuminating this terrain with a hypothetical sun. So it's like you are on top, you are above the terrain and you are seeing it by illuminating with some kind of light source. This is what happens in hillshade. So you can come over here in raster and go to analysis again. You can get hillshade option here, and in make sure that your dem is the one which is activated, and you can give again Z factor as 1 and azimuth of the light. This is the angle. This is the altitude, like at what altitude you are keeping the light source. Simply run it. You'll get a map. See, you will have a better map here with hillshade ranging from again 1 to 255, and the value ranging from here. And here, I think, are you seeing my screen again?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. By seeing this one and this one, which one do you appreciate the image? By seeing the image, which one do you like appreciate in a better way? Which one do you understand in a better way? Which one you are able to understand in a better way? This one, right? The hillshade one, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
By seeing, you are understanding that this one might be a river and this might be a plain. There's some kind of small hillocks or something, some kind of small hill over here. Then you can see by going up here, you can see the fold, like the mountain ranges over here. By seeing this, you are able to understand in a better way, right? You can even change the color also if you want. Let me see that whether it works or not. Let me see whether it works or not. No, it doesn't work. Exact way. Okay. Wait. Let me see that. Okay, here you can see I have given 5 classes, 1 to 65, 62, 65 to 128. I mean, you can visualize this path in a better way. Okay, I'm just removing that layer again, and I'll show you again. So you just follow me. Go to your QGIS, go to the raster section, and go to analysis again, and go to the hillshade, and you can keep all these values by default. Only the Z factor, I told you that it is the vertical exaggeration. If 1 meter difference has to be shown as 1 meter or 2 meter. If you're giving it 2 meter, it will be exaggerated, and you can kind of appreciate the features in a better way. And the scale here, it is horizontal. I have given the azimuth of the light, from which angle you are illuminating the terrain, and altitude of the light, it's 45. I think it is 45 degree, or okay, I think this is 45 degree only here. So you can run it. I haven't saved the file. You can even save it also. So oops, what happened? Something went wrong. Yeah, sorry. You're supposed to give dem as the input, okay? And run it. You'll get a good map like this. Then you can even save it. And I'm saving it. I'm exporting it as, I'm just giving a name here like hillshade 1. And I'm saving it. And I'm just, again, I'm importing it. So I'm removing this older file. So I have 3 layers here, newly created layers, which means from the available dem, we have derived slope, aspect of the terrain, slope of the terrain, and hillshade. These 3 parameters we have derived from the dem. Okay, should I pause it, or I should not be assuming that you all have done this thing, right? Anybody has any doubt over here? Like, okay, you take 5 minutes and do it, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah, do it. Did you get it? Anybody has come up with 3 output files?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, what about the rest of the people? You will be having something similar to this one. Okay, you will be having a hillshade, aspect, slope, and these 2 files which I have shared on the link, which you just you were just supposed to open it in the QGIS. Then from those one file, okay, you can even
Needs to be dem AOI file, right?
sorry.
The input file has to be dem AOI.
Yes, yeah. See, even it can be UK also, but I'm not giving you because it takes a lot of time. It may crash your this thing, or I don't know. Just forget about that thing. You can even remove the layer. Yeah, that UK DEM, you can just remove it. I just wanted to have you a kind of idea where this study area is falling. That's it. So yeah, please.
And to miss the significance of aspect, please tell once again.
Sorry, which one?
Significance of aspect. You were telling that why we do aspect analysis.
Okay, this one slope. You know what is the importance of slope, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and the same way, aspect is the orientation of the slope. You have a slope in which direction it is facing, whether it is facing north direction or whether it is facing south direction or any other direction. So that is a physical meaning of the aspect. See, in what happens, like you have a bedding plane in the terrain. You have a bedding plane, but you are creating a road also. So if direction of the dipping is in the same direction of the road, like you are making a road cut. Okay, how do I explain that thing? Okay, wait a second.
Yes, I'm following you.
Okay, let me see whether I can put it in Microsoft Word. Okay, wait a second. See, I am going to make some very bad drawings. So okay, this jam is there, right? Let me see that. Whiteboard, it's working. Yeah, okay. Okay, my net is not that good. I'm not able to open the jam. So okay, so I'm not able to open the jam anyway, please. So what happens is, like, if you are making a road cut along that one, so if you are dipping, suppose like if the terrain is dipping towards the road and you are making a steep cut, so there's a high possibility of the bedding plane may, or like the overburden might be, there's a high possibility of sliding it down, right? If it's the opposite direction, it might not happen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is one of the